Hey guys, I'm Midnight Siren. Portal is one of the most unique games on the market. It's a fun, quirky puzzle game unlike any other. However, there is a darker undertone in the game, and the background is somewhat of a gray area. One of the grayest things in the Portal game is the background of the main protagonist, Chell. She is unvoiced and not provided with much backstory. However, if you dig a little deeper, it's possible to piece together certain things about her. Today's theory states that Chell is actually the daughter of Aperture's CEO Cave Johnson and his assistant and later future mind of GLaDOS, Caroline. To start this theory off, while playing the second game, as you move through the labs, you will come across a Bring Your Daughter to Work Day exhibit. There are little cardboard stands of science project type things, all done by children. One of them stands out, however. One of the projects has produced a giant overgrown potato plant. The board that accompanies it has one tiny little Easter egg. If you look at the bottom of it, it reads, by Chell. How common of a name is Chell? And if it was common, why exactly would the developers choose to reuse this name if it wasn't meant to mean something? So Chell must have been a child of someone that worked at Aperture, and my phone is ringing. Isn't that just fabulous? It's pretty much proven that Caroline actually is her mother. GLaDOS obviously hates Chell, just as she hates all the other humans. And throughout both the first and the second game, she constantly taunts her and tortures her. This is just because at some point GLaDOS has forgotten the base of her AI, Caroline, whose consciousness was uploaded into her when she was being created. Once she is reduced to her potato form and is partnered with Chell in order to stop Wheatley, she begins to remember her once human form of Caroline. At that point, her opinion on Chell seems to change, and they become somewhat friends. When GLaDOS takes control of her body back, she actually releases Chell from the labs, for it is no longer a safe place for her daughter, and she wants to keep her safe from the horrors that she must inflict on those still in the building. She sends her away with the companion cube and a goodbye in the form of the turret song, to which its translated lyrics are proof to how GLaDOS feels about Chell, and reveals their actual relationship. It is pretty clear that Caroline / GLaDOS is actually Chell's mother. However, that doesn't prove Cave Johnson is the father. The two seemed undeniably close. The painting of them is one bit of proof. Paintings back then were usually only made of family, not someone and their assistant. That shows that perhaps Cave and Caroline were married at the time, not just co-workers. Another bit of proof is while Cave was dying, he requested that Caroline's consciousness be uploaded to GLaDOS and be put in charge of the facility since he wouldn't live long enough to have his own put in. Caroline was just an assistant, though, and would have not had the knowledge that the scientists did. It just shows that Cave loved her enough to give her all of Aperture. It is also important to mention that it is in fact Cave's voice that brought Caroline out of GLaDOS and made her remember her human self. So it's very reasonable that the two are actually married and had Chell together. While I will not dispute that Chell is the daughter of Caroline, I'm not 100% certain that she is the daughter of Cave. I think it is just as possible that she is the daughter of some miscellaneous scientist that works at Aperture. Why? Because how would she have an entry at the Bring Your Daughter to Work Day exhibit? Cave was already dead at that time, and that was the day that GLaDOS was turned on and she went crazy and killed everyone. So therefore Caroline was already gone because her mind was uploaded to the machine. Who would have brought Chell to work for their special day? Unless her father was just a random worker at the facility and he brought her. However, if her father actually was Cave, it is possible that she stayed at Aperture most of her life, and after the demise of both her parents, she was being taken care of by other staff members at the labs. Though the theory of Chell's father can be disputed, I find that either case is plausible. Still, it seems Cave and Caroline had a connection beyond them just working together. So basically, Caroline either had Chell with Cave Johnson or another employee of Aperture before she was uploaded into GLaDOS. Much later, GLaDOS remembers Caroline, and because of that, remembers Chell. She sets her free from the labs to live her life outside of Aperture. But anyway, guys, rate and comment, subscribe for more theories and creepypasta readings. I'm Midnight Siren, and I will see you guys next time.